and welcome to lecture 4.8, dividing a polynomial by a polynomial. So in last lecture we were dividing polynomials by monomials. Now it's going to get a little bit more difficult, but if we follow the same procedures we should be just fine. So let's consider long division. And with long division we take our divisor and we break down our dividend into kind of groups, right? So the first time 27 doesn't go into 3, but now we say it goes into 39 one time. 1 times 27 is 27, and we take the difference. That gives us 12. We bring down the next number. Now, 27 goes into 126 4 times. 4 times 27 is 108. We take the difference. That leaves us with 18. We bring down the next number. 27 goes into 182 6 times for 162 with a remainder of 20. So our final solution for our quotient is 146 and 20 27ths. Now thinking about that, we're going to use that same procedure to go through dividing a polynomial by a polynomial. Let's work with this example. Let's divide x squared minus 5x plus 8 by x minus 3. I'm going to go ahead and reveal the whole entire thing. Here's what's happening. I'm looking at x and I'm saying how many times does x, just the x, go into x squared? Well, it goes in x times. That would be the same as x squared divided by x. That equals x. So I take the x and I put it up on top where my quotient's going to be, and now I reverse engineer. I start multiplying back. X times x is x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. Now I subtract, changing the signs, and I take the difference. X squared minus x squared is 0. 5x plus 3x is 2x. I bring down the next term, not just number, term. Now I do the same procedure. X goes into negative 2x how many times? Well, if you need to bring it out here, negative 2 times. So negative 2 goes up on top, and let's go back and do the multiplication. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive x. Change the sign of both terms and take the difference. So negative 2x plus 2x is 0x, and positive 8 minus 6 is 2. So our final solution is going to be x minus 2 plus our remainder, which is 2 over our divisor, which is x minus 3. Let's work through an example together. Let's divide 6x squared minus 11x minus 14 by 2x minus 5. We're going to look at the 2x. Divide that into 6x squared. That gives us 3x. 3x times 2x is going to give us our 6x squared. 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. But we're going to change the signs. Remember, we just subtract like we normally do in long division. So change everyone's sign. I'm left with 0. 6x squared minus 6x squared is 0. Negative 11x plus 15x gives me a positive 4x. Bring down the next term. How many times does 2x go into 4x? It goes in twice. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Change the signs and subtract, and take the difference, I should say. 4x minus 4x is 0. Negative 14 plus 10 is negative 4. That is our remainder. We have no other terms to bring down. So our final solution is going to be 3x plus 2 minus 4 over quantity 2x minus 5. Because of how I wrote it with the slash, I do need the parentheses. I will say the more that you work with this procedure, the better you'll be with it. So let's work through another example. Divide 2x cubed minus 3x plus 2 by x minus 5. Now here's something that you may not have noticed straight off the bat. My dividend went straight from x cubed down to x. Well, that would actually mess me up when I'm doing this long division, so I'm just going to put a placeholder in of 0x squareds, right? And now I'm going to work through the procedure like I did before. X goes into 2x cubed, 2x squared. 2x squared times x is 2x cubed. 2x squared times negative 5 is negative 10x squared. Now you see why I had that placeholder. Change the signs. 10x squared. Bring down the next term, minus 3x. X goes into 10x squared. 10x times 10x times x. 10x squared. 10x times negative 5, negative 50x. Change all the signs. 10x squared minus 10x squared is 0. Negative 3x plus 50x is 47x. Bring down the next term. X goes into 47x 47 times. 47 times x, 47x, 47 times 5, I'm just going to do that off to the side here. 35, carry the 3, 23. Negative 235. Subtract, add, change the signs. Now I'm left with 2 plus 235 is 237. So don't forget that is your remainder. So your final quotient is 2x squared plus 10x plus 47 plus 237 all over x minus 5. That's it for long division with polynomials. So until the next lecture, be seeing you.